Hey Alex, my name is Panyia, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business and have them be able to find you guys online if they don't really know who you guys are. So most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, it's simple. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, Panyia, come do this for us. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help with your business, shoot me an email or a call and we can definitely chat. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this information and do them yourself, that works for me as well. So now, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content. So everything you see me highlighting here, all of these are considered content. And content is basically what Google uses in order to understand what it is that you guys do and the service that you guys provide in order to drive the right traffic to your website. And many business owners know that they need content. However, what they don't know is that the average length of the number one result on Google for remodeling or even construction companies is at least 1,500 to 2,400 words. So for you to show up at the top of Google, you need at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. And when we talk about content, it's not just what's on the surface of your website, but also what's behind it. For example, if we save this photo right here, we can see that this is what it's saved as, and this is actually what Google is reading as well. And from the looks of it, it doesn't look like you guys are including any of the keywords that people are searching onto Google hidden into your images. So this is definitely something I would recommend you guys to do to help with your content. So the next thing I did was I copy and paste your content to this word counter. And as we can see, you guys have about 228 words, to which we can definitely go in and add in more content so you guys can reach that minimum word count of 1,500 words. As well as adding even more content, that way you're able to beat out your top competitors or all your other competitors on content. So I went to this tool I use called Eras. This is a super cool tool to use because it lets me see behind the scene of what is happening behind a website. So when I put your website into this tool, we can see here that you guys are ranking for 2 keywords. However, that's not driving in any traffic. And when we look into the keywords that you guys are ranking for, we can see that you guys are ranking for your name, which is great. However, this is not so great if people doesn't know who you guys are. And even so, it doesn't even look like you guys are ranking in the first page for any of these 2 keywords. So something that we can do is, if we look at one of your top competitor, Mission Home Remodeling, we can see that they're ranking for 103 keywords, and that's driving in a total of 281 in traffic. And if we look at the type of keywords that they're ranking for, we can see here that they are ranking for these high intent keywords. So these buyer intent keywords like kitchen remodel San Francisco, home renovation San Francisco, or even home remodeling San Francisco, because these type of keywords are driving in a total of 150 in search volume, to which you are missing out on because you're not ranking for these type of keywords. So we definitely want to go into your website and start including these type of buyer intent keywords. That way you're able to drive in these type of traffic, which can potentially become leads for your business. So the next thing I want to talk about is citation. So I went to Google and type in kitchen remodel San Francisco, California. Usually the first thing we're going to see is the sponsored ad section. This is the section where businesses are paying Google to be up on. However, studies does show that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely become a money pit if the ads are effective. And then this area, this is where citation matter most. So this is the Google Map Pack, or known as the maps. This is where 40% of your traffic will come from. And in order to get into the top 3 of the map, you need citation. So citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed through various directories such as Yelp, Yellow Book, White Book, local pages, and even Facebook have an area where you can submit a citation. So the more citation you have, the more likely Google will push you to the top 3 of the maps. So this area is the third and last thing I want to talk about. So this area is the organic section. This is where 60% of your traffic will come from. And in order to get here to the top, you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, but in Google eyes, this is a passing authority. So the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. However, not all links are created equally. So let me give you an example. Since one of your services is kitchen remodeling, if you have another website that also provide that service or something similar linking back to you, that will be more effective in giving you authority than, let's say, Pizza Hut linking back to you, because hey, you guys don't sell pizza for a living, right? So that would not be so good for your website. So if we go back to this tool, we can see here that you guys have about 25 backlinks going back to your website. And if we look at your backlinks, we can see that a lot of the links that are going back to your website are spam links. And these are basically the Pizza Hut link that you do not want for your website. So we definitely want to go in and remove the spam link and get you guys more relevant and powerful links for your website. And if we look at your competitors, we can see here that they have about 456 backlinks. And what we can essentially do is we can actually take all of the good links that they have and go after them for your own website, as well as adding even more powerful and relevant links for your website to beat out your competitors. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, we went over content, making sure your front page have at least 1500 words. Citation, you want to have more citation than your competitor to beat them and get pushed to the top of the map. And then backlinks, you need more relative site pointing back to you guys to show Google that you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can definitely be #1 across Google. And yeah, Alex, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 916-382-2906. Once again, my name is Panyia and my number is 916-382-2906. If not, no worries, but I will love some feedback on this video. And yeah, look forward to hearing from you and have a great day.